Well, we are joined by the one, the only Ricky Medlock of Leonard Skinnerd, and we are here to talk about just the best music that's ever been made on planet Earth, Southern Fried Rock, the best Southern rock band, in my opinion, Leonard Skinnerd. Welcome, Ricky Medlock.
Thank you much as being here.
Ricky, you and I have chatted before. I met you with Greg Kinn when I worked in San Jose at Kinsert, and
Right.
we met backstage there. And I don't know if you can see it. There's a good-looking picture of the two of us backstage at Kinsert in the Bay Area. And then I got you with your buddies there at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway when y'all remember Carb Day. Do you remember Carb? Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
matter of fact, we just area Shoreline.
oh, you were just at Shoreline.
We're Shoreline. Yeah.
That is a great, great place to play. What history Shoreline Amphitheater has. You're going to be at Riverbend Music Center. It's the Sharp Dressed Simple Man Tour with ZZ Top. Ricky, what's it like when you're on stage and you're looking out and seeing all those generations? You got dads with their sons. You got moms with their daughters. You probably got daughters with their moms and grandmas too.
Well, all the years this is now stage of the life where I play for 4 people. This is really, we just had a little boy that, and he was at the fair of amphitheater, and he knew the word and played air guitar, the whole time. And he was only probably old.
Oh my goodness.
And when I know part then what Skinnerd is about is the music. It's always been about great music. And I think that Skinnerd has stood so much of the test of time, and that the music will live a lot longer than I'm here.
And me.
And
me too.
I'm very honored and proud that I've been a part of that history. I mean, this is my second go round in this band. I was with the band. The original band was an original player, a drummer. And that was in the early 70s for about 2.5 years. And now I've been back with the band since 96, and soon be 30 years ago. So for me, I'm very blessed and very fortunate to have taken part in such a historic band,
Well, Ricky, we're blessed to have this music. And I think when I think about Leonard Skinnerd, the first word that comes to mind is stamina. And well, because I mean, this is a band that's gone through so much and heartache and loss of those we love. We absolutely love, your music and love those who brought you guys together,
right.
And the fact that you're still out there doing it, Johnny, still out there just making these people smile at these shows. That's what it's about. Stamina.
Well, what I really think is that when we look out there and we see all these people, 25, 30,000 people there or more, it brings together all different genres and people who believe in different things than the other does, but everybody can come together and have a great time, and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
The music brings all those people together, and there's no difference at that point. They come together. They can let their differences go for an hour and a half to listen to the music. And maybe at the end of it all, maybe that was our purpose for being together, and our purpose in life was bringing people together and make them forget about all their troubles and their differences and stuff like that for an hour and a half.
One thing
each
I
night.
I love about Leonard Skinner songs is so many true stories. I mean, if you think about that smell, the, um,
Oh yeah.
and an oak tree, a tree getting blamed for a car accident, right? It's not the tree. It's not like the tree came out and hit the car hit the tree, but you really get a sense of a story being told in every single Leonard Skinner song. One of my favorites is, of course, Simple Man. And the way I understand it is that a lot of that came from advice from women in the lives of the members of Skinner, moms and grandmas. And am I correct on that? Simple Man came from women.
Well, at the time, Britain, um, on the time where mom was really him
Mhm.
and sisters, and it is appropriate that you you're at
Mhm.
don't have to take your to success. You don't have to go out and accomplish things in order to make this world. You know, people have been too complicated already. You know, so I and appropriate. We dedicate troops to place every. We dedicate the first responders.
Mhm.
Loves to talk about before we play, and we've been doing it for years. I mean, we just played. Let me see. Just played military is a loop. We just played a past spring,
Mhm.
and it was all those and their family, Gold Star, amazing.
That's wonderful. That's admirable.
They are the men, you know.
I believe that. I truly believe that. And I know they're super grateful for your music and the fact that you take the time
Right.
to tell them. And everybody should. If I see someone with a veteran hat on, I am stopping that person and I am saying, thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am, for your
Yes.
service. You want to know what one of my favorite songs is? Are you ready for this?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're on the patriotic theme. I'll give you a hint. It's a patriotic song. Think colors.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. I love that song. When that came out, I remember our program director came into the studio and said, "Get this on the air right now." We played the daylights out of Red, White, and Blue. That
That's good.
song is just, it was one of my favorites. Let's talk about Freebird, because now what we've gone to is from Bic lighters and people burning their thumbs, right, to hold the Bic lighter up during Freebird,
Yes.
to the flashlights on the cell phone. It doesn't really matter what it is. If it's lit up out there, you're seeing it, right?
Right. Exactly. Well, I've played Freebird now in my life for what? In the early years, for 2.5 years on the drums,
Mhm.
and now I've been back playing it and the lead guitar part. I've played it for what, 28, 29 years now. So for me, having part in such an iconic song that it means everything to me. I mean, I to the band Promising Gary that I would play all the songs right to the note, that wouldn't skip anything.
Right.
And I've done it that long now since being back.
And you don't get sick of it?
No, I never do.
I don't.
Watching out of that is part of it. You know, watch their face when you start a song. And we've done stuff with the song here that's very, very gripping.
Yeah.
You'll have to see to understand.
Well, I will be at that show. We're talking about Riverbend Music Center. Looking for August 25th. All right, Riverbend
Yeah.
Music Center. You're right smack dab there on the Ohio River. What would you like to say to longtime Leonard Skinner fans, or even the newbies, the younger? What would you like to say?
Well, here's what I'd like to say. You know, we really thank them and appreciate all the support for all these years. It means everything to us. Our fans, we call them our Skipper Nation. We thank them for it. But, you know, we lost Gary Ross this year. And John and I didn't know what we were going to do, if we were going to keep it going forward, or we were just going to call it a day. And just pretty well because of all the fans reaching out, you know, to us, saying, please don't let this be the end. That was one of the major deciding factors. So we're going to keep this going for as long as we can. And the way I look at it, if the Rolling Stones can do it, we can do it.
Yes, you can. Free bird to that. Free bird to that. No question about it. It's a show that is just one thing. When I've seen you guys so many times, like I said, at Kinsert with Greg Kinn and in the Bay Area, I've seen you just growing up. But it's just bam, one song after another, one, then another, then another. Right. And it's tight. It's a tight show. It will rock everybody's socks off. You got a lot of shows left around the United States. So anybody, lots of shows. So anybody watching, if it's not Cincinnati, which of course I'm representing 92.5 The Fox, please look at that schedule along with our buddies from ZZ Top. You keeping on. Rickey Medlocke, I'm a big fan. It's been a pleasure to chat with you today. I loved meeting you in person as well. And I thank you so much. Have a great time. We'll see you at Riverbend Music Center.
Well, it's great to see you today, and it's great to say hey to everybody coming to Cincinnati, coming to Riverbend. And by the way, the fort was Fort Campbell, Kentucky. So I remembered it.
There you go. Thank you for pointing that out. All right, Rickey Medlocke of Lynyrd Skynyrd, making his way around the U.S. of A. The Red, White, and Blue, which is my song. Thank you.